Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about my first week on the floor and how it went, and you know, the goods, the bads, the uglies. And so first I'll start off with what type of floor I'm on. I am on a med-surg floor, and we'll occasionally get a tele patient, but usually it's pretty much a straight med-surg, so like pneumonia, C. diff, my favorite. I had somebody with pancreatitis, weakness, altered mental status, UTI, you know, that kind of stuff. So today and Sunday, a couple days ago, were my first like full days on the floor with my, they call them coaches at my hospital, so with my coach, and they were really great. And my experiences with, you know, other orientees, this is my first nursing job, so I've never been a nursing orientee, but in my experience, like through nursing school, it was like they would get like 3 patients and that was it, and like they would orient on it. And some people think that that's better, and some people think that it's not, so you should just be thrown right into it and just do it. I don't really know how I feel about it yet, because we started with 4, which I was like, 4, okay, and then we got 5, and we got 6 on the very first day. I was like, all right, well, I see how this is gonna go. This is gonna be great. And then today we got 5, and there was other people that had 4, and they didn't have an orientee, so I was like, I don't get why we have 5 and 4. I'm like trying to learn. So my very first day, I get to the floor, I get my patient assignments and meet some people and start, you know, getting into my patients. I didn't really get a good experience handling more than one patient in nursing school, and I don't really know that anybody does, because it's like you just like get your one patient, you do like 17 pages on one patient, write down every single lab and every single like heartbeat that the patient has, and then you learn nothing because you worried about like the project you had to do. It was like whatever. So I'm like trying to sift through this person's chart, and I got through like 1.5, and they're like, okay, time to huddle, get your reports, and let's go. I was like, oh, I'm not ready. So my coach is really good, and she like challenges me, but doesn't like throw all her work at me and just say, do it and don't fuck it up, you know? Like, she's a really good coach. I'm really like so happy with her. And so the good parts are like when I feel like I have a question, I can ask anybody on the floor, and they don't talk to me like I'm dumb, because obviously how would I know? I've never worked there before. So that's really encouraging, and it makes you definitely feel like you're not an idiot, you know? And the other great thing is that like what happened today, you know, we weren't really sure what's going on with this guy. He just seemed off. So I go in to just help, be an extra set of hands, be an extra set of eyes, whatever. He has pancreatitis. He just is a little bit more altered than he usually is. He just seems off. And we're like, what is going on with you? And the good thing about my new coworkers is that they don't say like, I don't have time, you just gotta figure it out. Like, they just say, okay, you know, I'll do this, and then I'm gonna come help you. We get an EKG, and it's normal, but, you know, tachycardic, but sinus, and he's like vomiting a lot, and he hasn't eaten anything, and it's just all stomach acid. So they ordered some tests, and it shows that he has a ileus, and so we had to put an NG in. And of course my coach is pregnant, so she's like, I can't do vomit right now, like it does not work. I'm like, oh, I can't do vomit ever, but you know, whatever. So we get him ready for the NG tube, and it goes in pretty smoothly. You know, poor guy's just throwing up everywhere, poor guy. And if it wasn't for like the help of our coworkers, like he could have just gotten a lot worse faster. You know, you call it rapid, you know, and I think they might end up calling rapid on him anyway, but the teamwork got the test done and got the, you know, the right thing ordered for him, and got the NG in, and The nurses assigned to him, of course, was charged too. So she didn't have, she had all that charge stuff to do, plus her 5 patients and all that. So they definitely pack a lot on you. Like, I don't think that an orientee should ever have 6 patients. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'll think differently after I'm an experienced nurse. But I really don't think that an orientee should have 6 patients. Overall, I'm going to have a really great experience. And a lot of people, they come and go on that floor. Overall, I'm just grateful that I got on this floor because I was really afraid of what med-surg was going to do to me. The experiences I had in nursing school were like horrific. And the nurses were nasty to each other, to the students, to the patients. They were just nasty. And they hated their lives, and they didn't help each other out at all, and they didn't make it easier on each other at all, and they were just bitter old nurses. Like, that's my only experience, so I was really like, great, I'm gonna show up on this floor, and everyone's gonna hate me already just because I'm there, and they're gonna hate each other, and they're gonna be nasty, complain the whole time. And you still have those nurses wherever you go. It's not like this is some kind of magic floor where everyone's happy. Because I have not eaten my lunch before 4 o'clock the whole time I've been there, which I'm just happy that I didn't eat it at all, so I'll take it. I think there's definitely goods and bads to med-surg. I really didn't want med-surg because I thought it was going to ruin me as a nurse, and it was just going to be hateful. The day shift on my floor is just great, and they're really helpful, and they say, like, I have an IV, do you want to put it in? And it's like, I'm not a student, I'm an actual nurse, but these IVs are totally different than anything I've ever used. So yes, I do want to put them in because I've never used this IV before, and they suck. Just so you know, they suck. I'm gonna give blood. Like, do you want to see how we set it up? Because you're gonna have to give blood one day, and it's a lot easier if you've already seen it once. I'm like, yes, I do want to see that because I'm gonna have to give blood, and I'm so afraid to give blood because they like put the fear of God in you in nursing school. If you give blood and you don't check your vitals at 5 minutes, the patient's gonna die. They are just really helpful, especially to new grads and new orientees, and they're like, come and learn and be a good nurse. And this is a good floor. I'm happy with my choice. I was originally not happy with my choice. I was really just like not wanting to be med-surg. Can you get out of the way? Holy shit. Anyway, I was really not wanting to be med-surg because they just, I'm repeating myself here, but they just tear you down. I don't want to be torn down. I want to be a good nurse. I want to be happy. So I think that I'm going to have a really good experience. I will keep you guys updated on how it goes. And I'm back on Friday. Today's Wednesday. I'm back on Friday. And I think I have like 6 or 7 more weeks on day shift, and then I'm going to transition into nights. And I have to be on nights for the time being. That should be fun. So I will document my transition into night shift and my endeavors thereafter. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, check out these videos right here, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.